Y'all ready? Yo, what's good, man? Welcome to I Stand Corrected, the podcast. This is episode 4. I'm the host, Niko, and I'm here with
June,
JB,
DJ.
Yeah, we back. How y'all boys feeling? Everybody good?
I'm straight.
Yeah.
Everybody straight?
Good.
All right, man.
Looking lovely out here.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of shit popping off in the NBA right now, as usual. We got some unusual suspects that's creeping into like top 5 in their like conference territory. Orlando Magic, shout out. You know, I called that one earlier. I'm definitely gonna do my victory lap on that one. But right now, I think we all just gonna kick it off with our top 5 like teams in the NBA right now. We're gonna start it off with DJ. We're gonna hear his top 5 teams in the NBA right now. Let's
Top 5 teams. Orlando, definitely.
Like it.
Top 5 team.
I like it.
Minnesota, definitely top 5, number 1 in the West
Like
right
it.
now.
Like it.
OKC, what Shea and Chet doing is crazy.
Like
6-1 on the road, by the way.
Like it.
Boston, of course, you know, and then I still got Philly.
Philly. I'll take my early L on them because I had them like in playing territory. I knew Maxey was gonna like take a step, but I mean, shit, like averaging 26 and 7. I didn't see that.
Yeah,
I didn't see that. Embiid's still a foul baiter, but it is what it is. I fuck with that 5. That's the only team that I didn't expect in there is probably what's about 3. OKC, I didn't expect to be as high as they are.
Mini, I
Orlando?
didn't think Mini was gonna be that high.
I called that one.
I didn't think that was gonna be that high. And then the Magic, Mini, and OKC, Philly and Boston. I felt like they was always gonna be around there.
Yeah. All right, June, top 5.
You already know who my number 1 is right now.
He's converted, by the way. He left the Atlanta
gone.
Hawks. He
Had
left the Atlanta Hawks for the
Let that
Minnesota
nigga go.
Timberwolves.
Hey, look, man, the Hawks did me dirty,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like niggas on the Hawks ain't giving their full potential.
He a snake.
Huh? Who?
What? Keep going.
I'm a snake. Hey, look, brother. Listen here, but I feel like they ain't going to their full potential. So you know how I've always been riding with is Ant-Man. So the Wolves. And number 1. Didn't expect them to be number 1. Just to be clear, did not expect them to be number 1. But I knew they had the heart to be. But I just going out there and execute to be number 1. Didn't see it, but that was a great surprise though. My other team, Celtics. Celtics is looking real good. I had them at number 2 on the prediction, but they for sure looking like number 1.
The usual suspects.
Yeah, the usual suspect. My Kings. Well, I ain't gonna say my Kings, but
I fuck with them.
the Kings.
Yeah.
I had them higher, but at the same time, they're still kind of
Teetering.
and you know what I mean. And then what? Fox got hurt with the
Early.
ankle.
Missed like 5-6 games.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Then he comes back and he's on a tear. We're gonna say that later on in this episode. Goes on a tear. I got Bucks because I just like the idea that it could be Kobe and Shaq, but they're not. They don't. It's
Look at JV face. Look at JV
They don't
face.
want. They don't want to be Kobe and Shaq.
As a top 5 team right now, you got the Bucks.
Yeah, I have to, bro.
Okay.
It's 232.
Why?
It's 230
You don't
point
like
players.
You don't like that?
Nah,
Why not?
I don't like that. Just based off how teams are playing right now, I don't see them as a top. I don't-
Out of who's been playing good right now, you don't see them.
out of the people that's playing good, I don't see them being top 5.
Okay.
You don't see them being top 5.
Out of
He's just saying
people
like
playing
right
right now, they're not playing better than the teams I've named. So
I could
That-
go for that. I could go for that.
That's very
I could
interesting.
go for that.
And then I got to take my hat off for Philly.
Philly, yeah.
But at the same time, when we were talking about the whole Philly situation, it was on the pretensions that
James
Harden was going to stay, and
It was a tough situation to
he was going to
predict.
fly in from the strip club.
Yeah,
to play
it was a tough situation to predict.
back-to-back nights.
It was tough. It
So-
was tough. I could fuck with that 5 too. I feel like there's a few teams that are going to be in all of our 5. I know Celtics are going to be one of them. Mini is probably in most of our 5s too.
Sure.
Go ahead, JB, with your 5.
My list the same as DJ's minus Philly. I got the Bucks over them.
Okay, I'll take that. And my 5, I had I think I got OKC for sure. What they've been doing is special. Chet. I mean, I knew he could
Rookie
shoot.
of the year.
Yeah, I we'll get into that too. I knew Chet could shoot, but I didn't expect him to be so efficient early on. He like 44% from three.
Yeah, that's just
He
crazy.
just had a whole red shirt year.
I'm saying
Yeah,
that,
I'm
but
about to say that's that on some Ben Simmons
I don't know.
type flow.
That shit
I don't
matter.
know. It still
It
matters,
matter,
bro.
though.
Like you shooting 44%, like
Yeah.
that's legit. And he gave Embiid 36 last night, so like yeah, he's a real deal. I got OKC, I got Minnesota. I talked about them on like the first episode. I was already high on them.
New Utah.
I don't.
He said the new
Crazy.
Utah.
Utah is crazy. That's crazy.
wait. The new Utah. What you mean by that?
They gonna be a good regular season team,
But they're not gonna do that in the playoffs.
Mini, right?
Yeah,
Minnesota.
That could be an accurate thing. We'll wait and see how that goes.
Because the common denominator is who? Rudy Gobert.
no,
I'm talking about from the Utah and Minnesota.
they got Conley. They got some Utah players on their
shit, Conley
team, bro.
too, yeah.
They got some
That's
Utah
crazy.
players on their
Utah
team.
guys,
Yeah.
yeah.
It might be the same team.
But they don't.
They got
have-
Ant.
He's
The one,
saying,
yeah, the one player that Utah
I think,
didn't have.
But so before I even finish my five, yeah, that's a good point. Like how you calling them the new Jazz. The only difference in those teams, because you can piggyback Ant and D Mitch and say they're the
Yeah.
same. Then you got Conley, because first of all,
Conley,
Gobert,
Conley and
Gobert.
Conley.
And let's not forget, D Mitch is like that in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
playoffs.
yeah,
We've
facts.
seen him do so. We gonna put.
Yeah.
I can't even put Ant there yet, but we'll
'Cause
just
he-
we'll
yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
put them together. The determining factor is who?
Cat.
The man that
Exactly.
needs to be a
Be
man.
a man. Cat.
Be a man.
He is the
The
determining
man that needs to
factor
be a man.
that could make them, hit another level or stay where they at. So we talked about that already. Who else I got on here? Orlando. Got to have them on here. Number one defense in the league.
Yeah,
third
it's crazy.
in points per game allowed. I seen a clip, bro. That their defense is fucking. It's like on a string, bro.
Yeah,
Everybody's
they
young
got
team
connected.
too, huh?
Huh?
They got a
They
young
young.
ass.
Very young.
They
I think they
young.
might be one of the youngest teams
Youngest
in the
team,
league,
yeah.
or
Very
the
young.
youngest team in the league for
Yeah,
sure.
they young.
We had talked about their point guard situation and them figuring out it's just tricky, but Fultz getting injured early in this season has kind of shed a light
Yeah.
and opened up time for Anthony Black and
Yep.
Suggs to share that. And the obvious guy off the bench has been Cole Anthony. He's been producing off the bench. So who the odd man out? Fultz.
He
I
lost
do
his
think-
job.
They've been they on a 6-game winning streak. Fultz been out the whole time.
He lost his job.
Suggs been shining, looking like an all defensive player right now. I mean, it might get spooky for Fultz. Still fuck with him though. And then the last team that on my five that nobody said, Suns. Bro, D Book.
Hey, I told you.
Hey, bro.
Changed a lot.
Look. D Book got hurt early. We was talking about it last episode. It was tricky. I think they were under 500. D Book comes back. 6-game win streak, 4 games over 500, averaging 28 and 10 in his last 5 games. Playing point guard.
Still think they need to get burnt.
Burn the Suns? Burn the Suns?
But here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Book's been back. Who's not there?
Bill. He's not gonna be there.
Yeah.
But I'm
What's
saying
your
is
point with that?
he's gonna come back, and it's
So
gonna
you
be
think
all three.
you think it'll mess it up?
Absolutely, he's gonna mess it up. Well, I ain't gonna say absolutely.
Okay.
We're gonna wait to see.
Okay.
But I don't think it's gonna have the same impact as
I still think even with him back, Book
still gonna be
and
dangerous.
KD gonna be the same niggas.
From what they shown it.
I don't-
Yeah.
But I don't know, because when Book was out and Bill was in,
That's not the same player.
Bill,
but hold on, he just
Bill
said
is cooked.
But
though,
hold
bro.
on, he just said KD and Book gonna be the same,
Player.
right? So, but when Bill was in the equation and there was no Book, KD and Bill,
KD was still the
KD
same.
was still doing
nigga.
his shit.
And he was
what-
still getting his
but what
30.
they were doing,
They weren't
They
winning.
wasn't
It's
winning.
not the same player.
I'm not saying they was gonna win because Bill was playing or whatever. But
I think
KD and Book
there's-
gonna play the same way.
but
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say niggas is gonna give you 30 points.
Mm-hmm.
It's
what
especially
they
in this day's NBA, anybody can give you 30 points.
Okay.
Now the deciding factor is if it's a 30-point win or it's a 30-point loss.
Yeah, Bill don't play winning basketball. Book does.
I think there's a difference between Book and Bill. If you look at it, in the summer they had those little reports of Bill will be the guy they put at point. I think when Bill comes back, all that shit's dead. You put Booker at the point. You see what he's doing at point. He's averaging 9 assists with his 29 points. You put him at the point guard and you run that. But yeah, I like what they're doing right now. Their role players have given them much more than I expected, especially Grayson Allen. I still think Nurkic is. I think he's weak, but what they're getting from the rest of the guys, I mean, shit. It's enough for them to go on a winning streak and be like 3rd or 4th in the West.
So is we classifying Book as a point guard now?
That's a good segue. Good segue into our next the next topic. Next topic is just the point guards around the NBA right now, man. I think that is probably the deepest position in basketball right now, personally. I know in the past few years it's been center or the small forward kind of position, but right now what I'm seeing for this first little stretch of games in the season, bro, I mean, I just don't see people. I don't see guys playing better than these point guards. We'll just name off a few before we get, into their stats and stuff. You got SGA, Maxey, Steph, Fox, Hallie, LaMelo, Luka, Brunson, Trae Young, like all these dudes nightly putting up 25 plus, and then some of them is giving you eight plus assists, on top of that. And the majority of their teams is winning outside of the Warriors have hit a stumbling block, and then, the Hornets with LaMelo. Outside of that, all them teams is winning. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think that's the deepest position in basketball right now.
For sure.
Let's do the D-Book conversation. So I looked up his stats, and after he came back, it was like a 5-6 game stretch, 29 points per game, 10 assists, or it was like 9.7, whatever. Do you guys view Devin Booker as a point guard?
No.
Why not?
It's kind of like how it was a couple years ago with LeBron running point guard with the Lakers. I mean, he's still a small forward. He was running the point guard position, but he's not a point guard. So Booker is a shooting guard running the point guard position, if that makes sense.
I kind of feel what you're saying. I know last episode we talked about the Suns, and I was like, is D Book a natural point guard? Is he traditional point guard? No. Can he play it? Yes. Is he playing it? I feel like he is. When you see that starting 5, who's the first nigga on the list at the point guard spot? It's Devin Booker.
For sure.
Why is he not the point?
Like I said, man, when I go on ESPN, it say shooting guard next.
That's what I knew he was getting.
I knew he was going to do that. I knew he was going to do that too.
But like you said, he's playing the point guard for their team because that's what they need.
So psychologically, you just can't.
He can't accept
Yeah.
it.
He's shooting first 9 times out of 10. That's
Like,
why I say
is
he's a
he
shooting
though?
guard.
He still does have that.
How much? But you said how much was his assist?
9.
So
9 per game.
So I'm trying to understand what you said.
I mean, look, he's played 8 games this year so far. Or 8 or 9 games. Yeah, he's averaging 9 assists. But I still see him as a shooting guard, bro.
But that's the problem with basketball. It is positionless at this point.
Yeah.
But the thing that people can't ever like fathom is like somebody switching positions. It can happen.
Oh, yeah, it can happen, for
What we
sure.
watching Steph right now, he's not playing point guard, bro.
For sure.
He's playing
Right.
shoot. He's legit playing
Legit
shooting
too.
guard. He's
Yeah.
legit too right now.
That's
it
true.
happens. Devin Booker is a fucking point guard right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you tell me he's
I can
9
go with that.
assists,
I can go with that.
Okay,
I was
let's
like,
hear
a
it.
point guard to me.
Oh, no. That ain't no moment right there.
Oh, okay.
No, sir.
I don't know, bro. You saying he a shooting guard, bro? But I'm just saying. I'm watching the games. I'm watching who's the distributor and who's calling the plays. And
So you said because of his assist that makes him a point guard.
I'm saying if you look at at the beginning of the game and on the screen when they show the starting 5, that person in that first block is a point, right? Who the person in that first
I
block?
feel you.
Who
I got
you know
you.
who else starts with him? Grayson Allen,
Yeah.
Eric Gordon.
Yeah.
Are they point guards?
Not at all.
All right. So who the point
They
guard?
just running 3 shooting guards.
All right, I'm done with that. All right,
He's so caught up on the
SG. What you think, JB? You look at him as a point guard right now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Once they got rid of Chris Paul, that was
You
like
knew what it
the
was.
transition
Yeah.
he was gonna
Facts.
make.
All right. So we just
They
got.
don't even have a point guard on
Yeah,
their
if a
roster.
They don't have one. They don't have one.
That's right. He's playing point guard, but I still don't view
But
him
if a
as
nigga tell me
point
he
guard.
averaging 9 assists, he a point guard to
What
me.
are you doing?
Nah, I feel you. So Joker, he a point guard?
Point center.
For sure.
Literally, they call him a point center. He's a point
Just
center.
like how
With the explanation, I got you.
Giannis
man. I
was
got
a point forward.
What's
hell
Draymond?
no,
What's
we ain't-
Draymond?
Giannis
forward.
was a
He a
point
point
forward.
Draymond's a point forward.
That nigga just a nigga who get the rock.
No,
and roll
nigga.
with it.
No, nigga. Jason Kidd said you
Yeah, he
about
gonna
to
try
run-
to make him into a
you gonna
point
be a
forward. Yeah,
point.
you right.
They tried to evolve him into that. I can say
But
that.
he never.
It
got to
didn't
that.
work. I don't think
Yeah,
it
I
worked.
mean-
he gets his assists and shit.
I'm about to
but-
say, hold on, yeah.
That's because you got to pass when you get
he gets
a
double.
fucking
He'll see
line-
double teams.
A line
and shit
of people
like that.
in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't give him playmaking props like we give like a
Nah.
Draymond
Yeah,
or a
I'm not gonna
Jokic.
say. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
Let's get into some of these point guard stats. Give me let's go, JB. Who's your? I won't give you like a who. Who are you looking at point guards right now that's like really killing it across the league?
SGA.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta look at me.
You look straight at him.
De'Aaron Fox, definitely.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Who else? Maxey going crazy.
Yep.
I watched the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton is nasty.
Yep. Halliburton. Yep.
Halliburton.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's a good strong four right there. I fuck with that. DJ, give me your point guards.
I got Steph. Well, his team fucking sucks.
Correct.
Nobody getting 20 for like the first, 8 or 9 games other than him is crazy.
Right.
Didn't start the season off well at all. He looked like shit, but playing a lot better as Trey.
Look, he
You
laughing
know I'm
already. He already laughed.
You know I'm finna
Look
say
at
Trey.
JB face. Look at JB.
Averaging 26, 11, and 2 steals.
Hold on. Damn, he is averaging 11.
Yeah. Him and Hallie both averaging over 11 assists.
He's averaging 12.
I said over 11 assists.
Hey, you see how he trying to hide?
Only one guy is averaging over 11. Trey is averaging 11.
Yeah,
Let's
for
get it
sure.
right. Go ahead.
Then I would say I mean Maxey, honestly. Maxey hooping for them.
Yeah, I agree. Go ahead, June.
Well, I'm gonna just start with Steph
Okay.
playing phenomenal.
Yeah.
If Golden State, if y'all mother can get into the top 4, you can make my prediction come true.
Yeah, you called that on the first. Was that the first episode?
Yeah, first episode. He is
You called
he
that.
is carrying
Yeah.
that team. They need
They
some
look
help.
so bad.
And if it doesn't get any better, I'm gonna start my Curry to Hornets campaign very, very, very soon.
What?
Yeah,
He wanted.
He going home.
he going home. Why wouldn't he?
That nigga not this.
He's not leaving.
Okay.
He's not going to
Okay.
Charlotte.
Okay.
He's
He's not
all
leaving.
places.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Holly is out here doing magnificent things.
Yeah.
He's a legit point guard.
Yeah.
Legit point guard. I'm talking about he's looking to pass first, but at the same time, he has an offensive game as far as getting his own basket.
Yeah.
Didn't he have like 32 assists 32 assists and 0
It
turnovers
was
in 2
50,
games?
It was like
Yeah.
58, bro. It was like.
I'm talking about 2 games.
No, it was like
Back-to-back versus Sixers, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like 32 assists
So
and
he-
0
He's
turnovers.
a legit
tough.
point guard.
He's
But
tough.
then my 2 I got to highlight. I'm gonna start with the first one right here is LaMelo. 25 and 9, 5 and 8, 8 and 6 in assists, 44% and 38.9 from 3. He's balling
Yep.
whether the team is doing what they need to do. But Rozier is hurt, and
He's coming back. I think
He-
either tonight or the next game.
And then what's in my
Miles Bridges.
Bridges is just came back.
redacted.
You like the Melo Rozier? You like
Yeah.
Melo?
I just look rather keep Brandon Miller there.
I
don't like Rozier,
The
bro.
the reason why I
He
say
decent.
Rozier needs to be there is because outside of LaMelo, Rozier, well, my Bridges will get buckets too, but
He
Rozier
confident enough to go out there and get some.
confident to
I got
go
you.
get a bucket.
Yeah,
and I
Miller don't have
thought
that yet.
Book Knight was gonna be that type of guy, but he likes off court business.
What a miss! What a miss on that! What a miss!
You know what I'm saying? But he was getting he was a known bucket getter coming into the league,
Yeah.
right? So, but I think Rozier as that, I'm gonna go get that bucket drive. Brandon Miller, he's still trying to figure it out. He fouling a little bit too much. That's why he can't stay in the game.
Hayward can get no buckets.
Hayward's old to me.
I think it's time for him.
I think
to
it's
go.
time for him to go.
I think it's time.
I
to
thought
go.
it was time for him to go a few years ago. Well, I say a couple.
You put
Like 1 or 2
redacted.
years.
You put redacted at the 3.
Yeah.
Redacted.
Yeah, I'm not saying his name, bro. you know what I'm talking about.
That's crazy.
I don't know who you're talking
You
about.
know what I'm talking about, bro. We just said his name.
Redacted at the 3.
Redacted at you put redacted at the 3. You get Gordon Hayward out of there. They had
I'm lost.
They look. You know, they don't know. I don't think he knows what redacted means.
Nah, I don't know who you talking about.
You're talking
else
about
play-
Bridges, bro.
Okay.
Damn, bro. Jesus
Lord in
Christ,
Christ,
man.
bro.
But yeah, I think you put him at the 3. I think you get Hayward out of there. For
Yeah,
something.
for sure.
It should have been a no-brainer when he came back. He should have
Facts.
been at the
What's
3.
the they
He played
they're-
before though.
That's
No.
because they try to play PJ Washington at the 5.
That's crazy.
They got a legit 5 now. That Mark.
Yeah,
Mark
Mark Williams.
Williams.
He's hooping.
I
I was
never
just about to
saw
say.
never
They
saw
got
this
2.
happening like that. But
Yeah.
he been
I
on
was just
some-
about to say he's hooping.
he been going crazy.
But yeah, I think Rozier gives another go get a bucket mentality out there. That's why I think when he comes back, we're gonna see a little bit better Hornets. But my other guy is De'Aaron Fox, who's been scorching it right now. 29-9, 4-3, 6 assists.
Real good look for the Curry
48%.
Yeah.
And 37.2 for the 3 and 1.6 steals. So, and then I think when that 4-year return, I mean not 4 year, but 4 game return outside of this most recent game, he's averaging 32 points.
He's a dog.
So it's like he's putting the team
on the back.
On the back.
Man, they was, like you said, they was struggling in those few games. He was out. I think when he came back, I don't know if they went, it was like maybe a 4 game streak or something like that. But like you said, his numbers, he's averaging 30. I think he has essentially become unguardable,
right?
Because he's
so fast.
Bro, once he added the 3 ball, what do? You can't go under the screen no more, and he can go by anybody at any time, whenever he wants. So, yeah, shout out to the Curry brand, bro. You know what's crazy about that team? If you take him off of there, it's just they don't move
Sacramento.
Yeah, they don't really move me. They don't really move you like that. But when he out there, bro,
when you add him, though, everybody's moving.
I got a guy that they should trade for. We'll get into that later, but yeah, we'll get into that. They need one piece. They need one piece.
I think I know.
Yeah, you know. But we'll get back into the point guards. My last few. I did have LaMelo on mine. I still have Luka on there too. The last few games it's been all right.
Yeah.
But it's still getting his.
Can I ask this question?
Go ahead.
Is Luka a point guard?
Yeah, he's definitely a point guard. He came into the NBA as a point guard.
For real?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah. If I'm wrong, I'll say it.
Okay.
He'll.
That shit say SG next to his name too.
Do it.
It say SG. I thought if anything, it would have said small forward.
Mm-hmm.
I could have went
They might have that. They might have it. Don't worry about it. You know damn well what position he plays.
I'll wait for episode 5.
Yeah. And then there's one that nobody has said. I give him credit. He's been big. He hates this nigga. Oh wait, what does it say?
PG.
No, I'm talking about.
You talking about his rookie year?
No, I ain't talking about his rookie year. I'm talking about before this year, because he wasn't even being at PG.
Luka been PG.
Yeah, he been
PG
his
whole
No, I'm talking
life,
about his.
I think he's talking about with the name.
Name. That's what I was getting at.
Oh yeah,
but that shit is all. Man, this the first year they listed KD at 6'11", bro. He been 6'11" for a decade.
He's 7 foot, bro.
Exactly. They've been having him at 6'9". Like we know. I don't really pay attention to that shit.
Go ahead.
Last dude I'm gonna bring up that nobody said is Brunson, bro.
Oh, you know I ain't saying it.
You ain't have to. Yeah, he been on a tear the last few games. His averages up to what is he at? 24. His splits are good. 45, 47, 85. Won the game in clutch time against the Heat the other night.
Heat blew that game so crazy.
Yeah, that was nasty. I made a tweet about the Heat mid-game. I think they were up by 20. I was giving them credit. I was like, damn. I was like, they really been killing it. You know, they miss out on Dame. Hero goes on a tear to start the season. Hero goes out, and Jaime Jaquez starts playing like an actual starter. Then they blew a 20-point lead.
20-point lead
to the Knicks.
To the Knicks. It's something about the Heat that's like, I don't know. They have some toughness trait that's like, bruh, like I don't really respect their stars as like, oh, they finna, get that game off and kill you.
Bucket, like,
but
they just play hard.
They just get it done.
Because they main person, like we was talking about, off the podcast and everything, is Jimmy Butler not averaging nothing over 23 for his career. That's why.
I mean, that's kind of, but that's
for the regular season. Now for the playoff, he might do something crazy.
Playoffs, he's for sure got.
But for the regular season, he don't be.
So that really matter to you? Like if your star player, he just cruised through the regular season, but in the playoff time,
good question.
He gonna turn up. Are you cool with that?
If we need to win games and we blow a 20-point lead like we just did,
no, doing that is nasty.
I would say, I think he has to find a better balance, because like if you look at last year, they were in the play-in. If he tees up a little bit more, they probably get into a top 6 seed. So they have to, in the end game, it requires a little bit more work than they had to win. Was it 2 play-in games? Then off that, now you got to face the Bucks in the first round.
Went to the finals though, bro.
I know it's crazy because
they really
part.
So I don't know what you really
say
at that point.
I don't know if you can really say much about his regular season if he performs like that in the playoffs. Like, I ain't got nothing for him. Hey, look at John. He not rocking.
No, because he do all them theatrical shit, and I don't like that.
The emo Jimmy.
Nah, yeah, that and before that, what he had the long extension hair.
The dreads.
the fake
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's Hemi Butler. And I'm just like, bro, your regular season.
He's
It's
You just want
suspect.
him to have a great regular season.
No, I want it. No. If you gonna be that guy, you need to be that guy. Don't
all the time.
all the time,
Okay.
bro.
Bam has been more of that guy for them this year
Exactly.
than Jimmy has if we keep it in the beam.
Exactly. So if you're gonna be that guy, be that guy. Don't be talking about you that guy and then you got 20 points here, then you pull a couple of games out your ass in the playoffs, and now I'm supposed to call you Hemi Butler.
That's when the shit count though, bro.
It is like those are
But
ones.
what has he won though?
Some,
He ain't got
some
no
runner-up
chips.
trophies.
Yeah, he got
So
some-
all right
couple
then,
of them,
man. It's
couple
all
of them.
smoke and mirrors to me.
I don't know.
I just never think that they're the teams that he's gotten to the championship with. I never looked at them as championship teams. So when they get there,
Hell no.
when they got there versus the Lakers, we weren't expecting them to win. When they got there versus the Nuggets, we weren't expecting them to win. So like, I think it's been an accomplishment that they
Especially
even got
not
there.
the Nuggets.
I thought it was an
That
accomplishment
roster
they
was
even got there.
ass last
It's
year.
cool, but at the same time, don't be.
That's why they needed.
Don't be
That's
talking
why they
crazy.
needed a Dame because there was no other.
Right.
There was no other guy. Like
You just saying have him be a dog for the whole year.
I get what he's saying. Yeah.
No,
So
just
then
don't
what-
be out here talking crazy.
Then once he gets to the playoffs
If-
and play ass, he could talk like
No,
that.
don't. I'm saying to be consistent to the whole time. Just don't be out here talking crazy and you ain't doing nothing. That's what I'm saying. If you talking like I'm this, I'm that, and here you got 20, and then you give me a few games in the playoffs, and I got 50, and then you still lose. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit you campaigning for. Cause what have you proven to me?
I feel you.
All right.
Couple good games. That's it.
Yeah.
Verdict's out on Jimmy Butler from June. He's not rocking.
All right.
Said he needs to see it in the regular season. I'm not mad at it.
I need to see it
Because
consistent.
I will say nothing over 23 points per game. Like throughout his career is kind of crazy. Like to be a number one, like he's a number.
I don't
one.
think he a number one option.
I don't think he should be.
Yeah.
But he has been.
Because old heads would say that's a streaky player.
but they gonna love that nigga in the
in
playoffs, though.
it's a tricky combo.
But I'm saying he ain't
It's
winning
tricky.
though. But they would say, oh, if his game is like this, and then right here he does this certain times in the playoffs, they'd be like, oh, that's a streaky player.
Either that or he trying to make you know, like, look, I get better in the playoffs.
That's when they count.
To do what? It's counting to what?
I mean, they get into.
Man, I don't think
I know
nobody
I
in
know
the
you're
world
looking at the end
expects
result
Jimmy
of a
Butler to be
championship.
getting no ring.
That's
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So we giving award for it's an
ain't
effort
no-
here.
it ain't
It's
no
no award,
award.
but I'm not gonna knock it.
Yeah,
I won't knock it.
bro. He took that trash ass Miami Heat team
Both times.
to the fucking
Neither time
finals,
they were
bro.
good to me. They were a playing team, June.
Participation trophy. Here
I
you go.
swear to God. So let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Y'all keep that same energy for Dame?
He hasn't been to
He
the
ain't been
finals.
there.
They both
I
ain't
think
won.
Dame.
So-
Hold on,
so-
wait. I'm gonna tell
so-
you about. Let me tell you about
We
Dame.
playing horseshoes now, like how you.
I'm gonna tell you about Dame. Dame fucked it up when he lost to no Curry Warriors. That's when he fucked that up. At least Jimmy beat Giannis, beat Boston, and got to the finals. He beat them while they were all playing healthy. Dame couldn't do it when Curry wasn't playing, and he couldn't get past them. That's the crazy part, bro. So don't even say
you're
that.
telling me
Neither one of them won nothing. No.
I'm applaud you because you came in second, but I ain't gonna applaud him because he came 2 seconds behind you and got third. That's what you're telling me.
I'm saying Dame didn't do it versus second team type people
What
behind Curry.
What I'm telling you is both of them niggas ain't win shit.
Nah, neither one of them.
So
won.
why is that energy not the same?
I just told you why.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna move on.
All right.
Yeah, I think because y'all was about to go nowhere with that. I know what y'all was about to get to a stare down. A stare down of neither one of y'all agreeing or disagreeing. We're just gonna stay right there. I know what was about to happen. Let's get into the next part. We're gonna talk about year 3 players. So was that the 2021 NBA draft? We're gonna talk about some of the players from there that are, obviously in year 3. We're gonna talk about if we feel like they're making a leap. That year 3 leap, or they're kind of like stagnant or stumbling or just not really, living up to those expectations. So we just gonna name off a few guys and then we'll kind of get into some of their stats and how we think they're doing right now. I'm gonna kick it off with my first one. Actually, first off, I'm gonna list the lottery picks.
Yeah.
from that draft actually first. Let's see. All right. What's lottery 1 through 14? 14. Number 1 pick, Cade Cunningham. Number 2 pick, Jalen Green. Number 3 pick, Evan Mobley. Number 4 pick, Scotty Barnes. Number 5 pick, Jalen Suggs. Number 6 pick, Josh Diddy. Number 7, Jonathan Kuminga. Number 8, Franz Wagner.
Laughing
number
at Josh
number
Giddey,
9,
funny.
number 9, Davion Mitchell. Number 10, Zaire Williams. 11 is Book Knight. 12 is Freak Man Primo. 13 is Chris
Man
Duarte,
Primo.
and then last is Moses Moody. There's actually a couple guys. There's actually a few guys outside of that lottery that
Right,
are
for
playing
sure.
way
sure.
better than a lot of those lottery dudes. The first dude I'm just gonna bring off. We're gonna kind of carousel it here and just name off guys who we think are taking a leap or not. We're just gonna highlight a few. First one that I think actually is taking a leap. It's might be controversial. It might not. I feel like Scotty Barnes is taking a leap. His numbers have never been bad. You know what I'm saying? Outside of like maybe his shooting splits, probably. This year, I think he's picked it up quite a bit. He's looking at more of a primary role. I think they're kind of transitioning into Siakam maybe getting out of there. So looking at Scotty Barnes doing a little more. This year, he's up to 19 points per game, really close to 20. I'd like to see him get it to 20. 20 points per game in the
I
NBA.
would think so.
Yeah, 20
Yeah.
poinns in the NBA means like, okay, you can get your own bucket.
I would think so.
9 rebounds per game, which I really like that as like a small forward, point guard kind of player. I like that. And then he's also giving you 6 assists. So he's at 19, 9, and 6 per game. And that's an upgrade from last year. Last year he was at 15, 7, and 5. So he improved in all those categories. The biggest increase for him, he increased his 3-point percentage by 10%. It's crazy. Last year he was at 28%. This year he's at 38. Sub 40% on threes for Scotty Barnes. That's legit. So I'm calling that a leap. Right now I'm gonna go with Scotty Barnes. That's a leap. June, give me one.
My leap, Cam Thomas.
I had that on the list. That's a good one. That's
Yeah,
a good
my
one.
leap
Hella
is
good one. Hella good
Cam
one.
Thomas right
Hella
now,
good one.
26 and 9, 3.8 rebounds, 3.5 in assists, 47.9 percent in shooting,
Yeah.
32.1 in 3-point.
yeah.
But he was drafted at 27.
Yeah. That's a
So that's a huge.
I don't even know if we call it a leap. That's like a fucking
Yeah.
He went over the fucking
Supernova,
moon.
like-
yeah.
right, and that's a jump from 10 and 6, 1 and 7, and 1 and 4.
He's got to
And-
be in that combo for most improved.
For sure.
Has to.
For sure. I think he's now playing around like 30 minutes.
He
Yeah.
doubled his minutes per game.
Yeah, versus like 15.
From Kyrie.
But yeah, but he but yeah, that nigga he
crazy.
jumped.
Yeah.
He jumped. Another person. Well, you did one. I'm gonna just do one. Then.
Okay, we'll carousel. We'll come back around.
Did you do underperforming yet, or we just went?
Nah, I ain't do one yet.
All right.
Just doing the people who performing
Yeah.
good.
But I mean, shit. I got plenty. So we'll go
Yeah,
through.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I
Give
got
me
a
one.
handful.
Give me one player. DJ.
Of course, Atlanta Hawk, Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, I was like,
The
I
guy too.
actually fuck with that one.
The guy too.
that was on
I
my
fuck
list.
with that. That's why he on my list too.
That's
Because
why
he
I
was like the
waited.
20th
He could have
pick.
he
been
was on
doing
my-
this
he
shit
was on my
last
list.
year. If we
Yeah.
would have got John Collins up out of there.
Yeah.
Well, he's playing great this
JC?
year, man.
I'm rocking with. I put
Definitely.
leap 3 times on my fucking
Yeah,
notes.
yeah.
That's that nigga killing it. From his stats, do you have his stats? I'll call him out. If you
Nah,
want.
call us stats out,
Bet.
man. I didn't
this
even care
year-
about the stats because he just
It
shit.
was
Eye
obvious.
test, bro. If you just look to see
It's
what
obvious.
he doing
We
out
called
there.
it. We called it. It was the first episode. We was talking about how the Hawks looked in preseason, and we
Yeah.
was like, Jalen Johnson, this is gonna be the year. He's gonna take that leap.
Yeah.
Right now, he's at 15 points per game, 8 rebounds. That's fucking phenomenal.
Yep.
And then 3 assists, and that's an upgrade from 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist per game.
Yeah.
I mean, his field goal percentage is up to 49. It went up from 49% to 59%.
Yeah.
And then 3-point
Slamming on
percentage,
niggas,
3-point
that's
percentage went up from 28% to 42. So I mean,
That's real good.
you can't ask for
Because
nothing more.
he's a shaky 3-point shooter, but
42% is
but 42% is very, very
That's
strong
real
for
good.
him.
And then I mean, shit, doubled his minutes per game. Everything up is trending up across the board for him. If he continues that, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind seeing him in the running for most improved either. Because if you have like around a 10-point per game jump or anything higher than that, I
Yeah.
feel like you should be. In
You should be
consideration.
definitely
For
considered.
sure.
JB, give me somebody from that draft that you like.
I like Jonathan Kuminga.
Okay.
He being more aggressive this year. if he keep getting better, they can get rid of Wiggins, get some pieces before his trade bait is dead.
Yeah.
He athletic as fuck. He can pretty much guard any position on the court.
The thing with Kuminga, man, in the preseason he looked tremendous. And I was like, yeah, that leap is here. It's gonna be here. His stats right now, what do we got? He's averaging 12, 3, and 1. I won't say he's taking a leap. It's hard though when you're on a team like that.
Yeah.
Because you have a short leash. You know, Kerr is not out there letting you make a bunch of mistakes and fumble and shit like that.
But they were known for drafting good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Recently, it hasn't been any good draft picks, so he got to be one of them.
I don't think that they missed on him. Only reason I'll say they missed on him is because they could have got Franz. I think they could have got Franz before him.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I might call that a miss. But I think if he provided the opportunity, man, I think he can be something good. And you, like you said, you kind of build around him a little more.
I wouldn't say build around him, but
no, I'm saying at that position, and then you able to
because he was my dark horse.
Yeah,
in the draft.
Friends on the Warriors is some wild shit though.
Yeah,
people play different on different teams.
Yeah, for sure.
It's true. Different opportunities,
That's
different
true.
minutes, and all that.
They got time to learn down there.
Yeah.
Kuminga ain't got no time to go to state to learn for real.
If he was playing on one of those lottery teams over the last few years, he might still have some bad habits, but he might have picked up other traits. You know,
His
as far
game
as,
would be a little
might
different.
be a little further
develop
on,
more.
right? Because you out there being
More experience.
That's how we watching Twin in Detroit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I thought initially coming in he was going to be behind Bogdanovich, so I didn't think he would get to start. Bogdanovich been hurt, so he's just been out there getting to
Everywhere.
play,
Yeah.
rebounding,
Doing
airballing
everything,
threes.
bro.
He's doing that. He's doing
he's doing
everything. You know what I'm
everything.
saying? He's
He's on,
getting that
like-
experience, and that shit matters. Another person out that draft. Let me see who I got. This one to me is tricky, man. I don't see a leap. Also, there's not any regression. It's kind of just like he's just stagnant across the board. Kind of Evan Mobley. He's a good player.
Yeah.
He's a good player. He was a top 5 pick. I don't see star potential.
Do you
there.
think that's because Donovan Mitchell came there?
I think so.
I think it's because they have him and Jared Allen.
I was gonna ask that too. Was it because of Jared Allen?
It is because now I think Evan Mobley is an all defensive kind of.
Do you think he's a center though?
No.
No,
I don't. Yeah.
I think he's a power forward. So I get what they're doing with their little twin towers.
Yeah.
But you got another guy right there next to him that defends equally as well. So it takes some of the attention off of him of what he's able to do.
I think
offensively, I haven't seen any like progression. He's like the mid range is okay. The handle is okay. He hasn't extended out to the 3-point line like that really. He's just an okay guy. This is year 3. So like this is where you think you might see a leap. I'm not seeing it. Statistically, it's kind of blah. The best trait to me for him is his rebounding. Right now, he's at 16 points per game, 11 rebounds, and then 3 assists. From last year, it's identical: 16 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. So it's averaging 2 more rebounds. That's it. I look at him as a defensive kind of guy. He gets, what is he getting? 1.6 blocks per game. That's pretty good. I think he could make all defensive team or something like that. But like all-star type player, you know, a guy that got top 5.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really see that for him in the near future, to be honest with you. He seems like an under 20 point per game kind of guy. Maybe if they get rid of D. Mitch.
Yeah.
it
That's
goes
what I was
up.
gonna say. To Brown's point, I think it's because it's just cram packed.
Too many cooks in the kitchen. Not even cooks. Just it's a talent.
Not even.
They got talent.
They got talent, but it's just like, you know, you got Garland, you got Mitch, and then
He's
you
the
know
third.
they're all.
Bro, he's supposed to be the third option.
But hold on, yeah, but they're Mitch is going to put up shots.
For sure.
This guy, he can get.
That nigga gonna get his.
He's
bro.
going. That's what I'm saying. He's going to get his shot, and then
Give me
Garland's gonna get his. And so now it's like I gotta play third option, and then Max Strus, he's
Add
gonna
him.
shoot.
That's a double-digit player.
You see
too.
what I'm saying? So it's like I gotta figure out where I'm gonna get mine at. And
weird.
then on the other side, Jared Allen is out there playing defense too. You know what I mean? So it's like
He
where
can't
I-
have that star impact.
You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
it's like I'm caught in the sauce. So you gotta
It's
gotta
tough.
be really confident to figure out where you're gonna fit in there.
I think like we said, the only way it takes another step is if D. Mitch gets out of there, or if they trade Jared Allen, which is not far fetched. I think that can't happen. So that's mine. I'm not calling that a leap. I think he's kind of just stagnant. Go ahead, June. Give me another one.
Mine is Jalen Green.
Yeah.
he's been stagnant. He was really about to be on my hater watch if he didn't have him in two or three impressive games these last few games. But he's having 19-6 right now.
Not even 20.
I mean, 19.6. I'm sorry. Yeah,
I'll give him 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
4.4, 2.9, and 42% from the field goal, and
42% from the field.
Yeah, and then
I don't like
33.7. Me neither. 33.7 from three, which I don't like that either. Because
What is it from three?
33.7.
Don't like that either.
Don't like that either because he can shoot, but it's just like
It ain't translating.
it ain't translating, and I don't know what it is because
He still got some bad basketball in him.
You think so?
That whole organization, dude.
I can go, but at the same time, just like how the situation I was talking about Jimmy Butler, you saying all this stuff. He was saying all that stuff. I should have been number one pick.
Facts. Yeah.
And whoop de
He
whoop.
not backing it up.
But yeah, you're not backing it up, and it's just like that team. That team is young. The Rockets is young, but it's not to the point to where you cannot be the main guy. So you're letting Sengun.
Because they don't have him.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying. So you letting Sengun be the
I'm gonna get to Sengun because that's my next guy.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, why are you not the guy that pretty much they're talking about?
Yeah, because when we spoke earlier on the pod, I think I wanted to see 25 from him.
Right,
I wanted to see
exactly. You did. Yeah, you're 25.
He was at 20 last year. So
20, yeah.
wait, shit.
That was on bad basketball though.
Yeah, you're not. He was at 22 last year. Excuse me. So I wanted to see.
Definitely a regression. Then going down to 19.6.
I mean, it's still early, but
But the thing, like
It's not really though. Your team start winning. Y'all playing better basketball.
he's not wrong.
Yeah,
They are playing. They're playing winning basketball right now. They're.
if you look at their
Because of
schedule,
Dylan Brooks.
You say they got a sweet schedule.
that's why I say if he didn't have them bad games, he was about to be on my hater watch.
Okay.
I mean, he had them good games. He's about to be on my hater watch.
They've cohesively they are a better team.
Yeah.
They look competent.
Right.
Like, okay, you're not just coming into Houston and are we finna beat the shit out of them this year? It's not like
Right.
that.
Last year, their oldest player was 21 years old. Bro.
It's not like that anymore. I definitely respect what
Yeah,
they're respectable when they come
Yeah.
into your arena. I fuck with that. DJ, give me another one.
I gotta go with P. Giddy. I'm gonna tell you why.
Wait, are you saying leap or
no?
stumble?
He's stumbling.
You called him who? You called
P.
him
Giddy, my boy.
Giddy? It's
I'm gonna
crazy.
tell you. Look,
Yeah, we won't even talk about it. Go
because
ahead.
that
Go ahead.
that team with SGA, the SGA, Chet, and
Jalen Williams.
they're all playing great,
I like that kid.
and he's not. Out of everybody on the team, he's the one that's playing bad, and
Odd
it's
man
probably because of the odd man out, the fit for him. You know, he don't know where he's supposed to be at. I don't think he know where he's supposed to be at in general.
But what do you mean by
But-
playing bad though?
He's only averaging 12 points. He should not be at 12 points. He should
That's
be
not
around.
his game though.
He's not a scorer. He's not a
I'm
scorer.
not-
Okay.
That's
So
all-
his,
that's what I'm
his assist is lower now. That's because SGA has the ball more. So it could just be, like I said, the
Yeah.
fit for him in
That's what I was about to
OKC. So
ask.
I don't think he should be over there. But I think it's a regression for me.
I do got his stats. Okay, shit.
He need to start going
He's down.
backwards.
He's down statistically in every category.
Right.
He went from 16. Damn, last year he was 16, 8, and 6.
Yeah, bro,
Now
like-
he's 12, 4, and 5.
You
Like-
added another
Okay,
person too though.
yeah, that's
You added another body too though.
You did add another body, but that's
That's still.
I needed
bro.
to hear his assist
Yeah.
because
Look at his
his game
percentages.
is
Look at his
His
percentages.
game is passing.
I didn't
around.
even put
he's
him
a
on there.
Rubio type.
I look.
type player.
His percentage is like 42%, 27% from threes, some junk like that.
He can't shoot. He's not a.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a
He
Ricky
gotta be
Rubio
able
type
to
guy.
shoot, but still, look at Lou Dort. He couldn't shoot. He cashing that shit. He's shooting over 50% from three.
All right, so yeah, Giddy.
He had to though. He was on his way out.
Giddy is, mind you, Giddy is 6'8", bro. So like shooting 42% from the field, I'm not fucking with that. I don't
Like,
like.
that
I
is
don't like
insane
that
to
at
me.
all. You know he can't shoot threes.
Another 6'8" who can't shoot from the field.
3-point line, he's 30%.
Shout
Yeah,
out Julius Randle.
I'm good. So the thing with Giddy, bro, this nigga's crazy. It's gonna reach a point where he is the odd man out, and you know, with the way the money is happening in the contract, CBA, somebody gonna have to go.
Somebody's
for
gonna have
Who's
to
it gonna
go.
be? Giddy. Because you're not
sure.
trading SGA, you ain't trading Chet, and you for sure ain't trading Jalen Williams and with the way he looking.
If they let Harden go that one time,
Giddy get packed his bags out of there. Out of there.
dope.
Yeah, I like that one. That's a stumble for sure. JB, do you got another one?
Nah.
All right, so I'm gonna go with my next one. Hella leap. Alperen, I don't know how you say it. I hope I'm saying it right. Alperen Sengun from the Rockets, their center.
for sure.
Jesus Christ, man. I seen him give Jokic some work. He like baby Jokic, bro.
Yeah.
Baby
Honestly,
Jokic.
yeah.
He had, I think Paul George he was on Paul George pod and PG was on that bitch talking about how Sengun was cooking his ass. He didn't have none for him, bro. Dude is I don't remember where he got drafted in this 16th. Yo, he got drafted to the Thunder, and they traded him to the Rockets. Now think if he was still on the Thunder. I would like that.
Chet and Sengun.
I would like that a lot. His stats right now, he's up to 20 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. And that's an increase from 15, 9, and 4. So gave you an extra 5 points per game and then another 2 assists. What's happening with the Rockets is I've watched them pretty much over the last week and a half has been the most I've ever watched the Rockets, like full game. Because I think they played the Warriors, they played the Lakers. So like I was watching those. He's the guy.
Exactly.
yeah.
Crunch time happens.
Exactly.
They're going to
He's the
Sengun in
guy,
the post.
Exactly.
We were
got
talking,
moves.
bruh.
Exactly.
He got a bag. We was talking about, Jalen Green.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he can't. It's not Green. It's
That's
not.
his-
It's
that's
not
his
him.
team.
It's not his team.
That's
We're
what I
seeing
was
it this
saying.
year.
Yeah.
It's
This is who team
Sengun.
it is.
He's falling
If
into
he
that
didn't
role.
have them few good couple of games, recent games, I was like, yeah, he's hated to watch for sure.
Yeah, I see why. Yeah, I was questioning at first, but man, watching him, bro, it's not much he really can't do. He can hit the three. He could go 1-on-1 and get the bucket. He's a good decision maker with the passing. He's gonna get his boards. You can probably question the defense if anything. That might be it, but.
He at least try.
Yeah, the effort. Yeah, that's what I said. The effort is there. So I mean, I like him a lot. I don't know if he would be a candidate for most improved, but I wouldn't be mad to see him in that conversation either. I like him a lot. June, do you have another one?
Yeah, I wanted to highlight Cade.
I was definitely gonna say that too.
Yeah, Cade
'Cause he ain't
Cunningham.
doing enough.
Stumble.
You say
or
he's not doing enough?
leap
He
or
not doing
stumble?
enough.
We got
Well,
contract.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
contrast.
The
Hold on.
only reason I say he not
Oh,
doing.
hang on. Let him make
go
his
ahead.
point first.
I
Let him make
say
his point first.
Cade Cunningham right now, he's averaging 22 points, 3.6, 7 assists,
Okay.
40.3 from the field goal. I don't like that. And then
Oh,
33.
Did you say 40% from the field?
40,
Yeah.
bro.
I do not
and
like
then,
that.
And then 33 from 3. I won't say he's not doing enough. I would say he's pretty much doing a lot for that team right now. Is the supporting cast is just not at that
level.
level yet.
I feel you. They're a young team, but cool. I ain't going for it.
Let's hear yours. Let's hear it.
Bro, 22 points on that team. He should be averaging at least 25 easily. There's nobody there to score but him. He should be getting his shots up regardless. I don't care. I've seen too many young players come to the league and just get shots up on losing teams. Get your buckets.
Their ass so.
So
But-
22 points
go ahead,
is
I'm
terrible. 40%, I ain't really going to say he a young player, whatever. I'll give you that. But 22 points,
So you just not rocking. You think he should be
bro,
scoring
no.
more?
This is, well, I'm going to go based off what June said because June got them over the Orlando Magic, and I ain't going for that
just said
shit
they'll beat
either.
him.
They
But-
not going for, I'm not going for that.
That's another topic. But
Go ahead.
you say he should be averaging 25.
25, easy.
Do you know they have 6 to 7 people averaging double figures
Okay,
on that
yeah.
roster right now, and the next person is Isaiah Stewart with 11.9.
Who the man?
That's a huge drop off in points per game. He's 11 points higher than the next person.
They got 5 players averaging 11 points, bro.
Yeah, double figures.
And you telling me he can't go out there and
it's
get
6
another
to
2
7.
buckets?
I didn't add the other 2 because the other is actually about 9.
Small sample size.
No, what's the name? Only Knox only played
like 2 or 3 games.
One
good
game,
games,
bro.
and then
Small sample
Alex,
size.
and then Alex only played.
Burks.
Yeah, only.
sample
That's what I
size.
say. I didn't even add them.
Yeah, okay.
But the ones that's been playing consistently, there's about 7 of them got double digits. So it's like I'm giving you 22, and then I got all these other cats giving you double digit figures.
That's why they only won 3 games this year.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing when I watched them,
I got more.
When I trust me, Drew he be watching the fucking Pistons. Yeah, he be watching that shit.
I got
they
more.
they went through. They're going on a nasty stretch. I know Duran had missed a few games.
Duran missed a few
which
games.
is big for them. He's big, but I got a little bit of a problem with Cade, bro. The finishing around the basket is not up to par. I like what I've seen from him as far as like working a midi and a post up game. Even the 3-ball, I'm not mad at 33. He's not like he was never
not
looked
like
at,
a-
he was
yeah.
never looked at as a knockdown 3-point shooter. 40% is a little bit rough for me.
I don't like that
it.
at all.
Granted, the looks and the schemes that he's seeing nightly are fucking tough. They have no spacing. Every team knows it. So when Cade gets by any man,
Right.
he's seeing 3 bodies lined up right there. So the shots he's taking, they're high difficulty, which leads to that. So I cut him a little bit of slack there, but I still would like to see that points per game up a little bit.
Yep, for sure. He's like I said, 25, bro. Go get your. If you gonna be ass, bro, go get your buckets.
I ain't mad at that.
If you gonna be ass, go get your
games.
buckets. I don't care about your percentage. I don't care about none of that. Go out there and get your ass 25, 27 a night.
He not a ball. He not a ball hog though. Like he not just finna be.
He's not.
He's not just finna be jacking up crazy shots.
And he's averaging
But
7
you're not
assists.
finna win. So what's the point?
He doesn't play like a loser. Like he doesn't play losing basketball. You know what I'm saying? That ain't in him. That ain't in
You
him.
could have
But
fooled me.
But then you,
This
but
nigga
that's what I'm
DJ.
saying. If you got 7 niggas averaging double digits, bro, how many points is out there on an average?
It's a lot of points in this NBA. Definitely a lot of points in this NBA.
Do you got another person?
I'll say quick. It's Jalen Suggs. His defense, bro, for that team has been phenomenal. Like you said, he should probably be an all NBA defensive team type of player. The way he playing, and that their defense run based off of him.
Correct.
He pressed the ball full court. He's doing everything. He's honestly even scoring. Like you said, folks gonna be that odd man out. Him playing the two is gonna be.
You need from Suggs is about 11 to 13 a game.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's at. I want to say he might be at 10 or 11, right in that range.
I think he's a little higher than that, like 13 actually.
That's exceeding my expectations,
Yeah.
honestly, because he's not really like, I'm not looking at him like go get buckets type
But
shit.
yeah,
They got Paolo and Franz to do that, and then they got Wendell Carter Jr. as well.
I could be wrong, June. He could be right around 10 or 11, but I
feel
think
like
it was 13 because I know I just seen him the other day score like 18. So,
But I'll go ahead, JB.
What changed for the Magic? Was it just folks getting hurt?
If we be keeping it a bean, I feel like they've had, this should be probably like their 3rd year with the majority of those guys being together. Same coach,
Experience.
coach that I don't know his full name. I know Mosley is his last name. He's done a tremendous job with them. He's gotten them to buy in on the defensive end. And if you can get your young guys to buy in early in their career on defense, you are cooking, bro. They just play a brand of basketball. It's like, I'm going to punch you in the fucking mouth first. And if you respond, cool. If you don't, we just going to beat the shit out of you.
so do they still need that point guard that you were saying before? In the
I think they need a shooter. They need spacing. You've got Paolo's a sub 36, 37% free throw shooter. I mean, 3-point shooter. Franz is down 3-point shooting. I think he's like sub 30% this year. Not good. Wendell Carter Jr., he's a stretch 5 a little bit.
He's still hurt too.
Still been out. Then at the guards, like I said, Suggs.
They got the point guards.
Yeah, they got. I think they just
Anthony
need the
They
shooter.
got too many.
They just need the shooter.
They do got hella guards.
Yeah, so yeah.
They got Cole, Fultz, Suggs,
Yeah.
Anthony Black, bro. They got
Gary Harris.
He been pretty good too. Actually,
Yeah.
he locks in. That's one
He's
thing
another
too.
defender.
They
He's a
added.
defender,
They
yeah.
added 2 vets.
He been on their team. He just been hurt.
Okay, all right,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Him actually playing, I think, makes a difference. Vet wise, and then Joe Ingles playing vet wise actually helps too. Is he gonna do anything crazy on the floor? No. Is he connector though? He's a connector for that squad. Communication, being in the right spots, all that stuff. I love what they're doing right now. Biggest thing for them is, like I said, they got to find some kind of shooting, and I feel like they could take another leap. That kind of transitions into the next segue of Zach Lavine. Where will he end up? We all know Lavine's on the trading block pretty much. Pretty much his peoples have came into Chicago and like, we want to see what's out there. We want to, explore options. I think I had the suitors list of teams that were interested in Lavine. Excuse me. We have the Lakers, Hornets,
Lakers are interesting.
Magic,
Everybody.
Kings, Sixers, and the Heat. To me, there's some interesting fits in there. I think when you look at Lavine, man, I saw a thread the other day. People kind of bash him a little bit and say, he doesn't play winning basketball. And I just don't think he's had much of an opportunity to do so outside of when they got, Zoe when they had Zoe, he was part of winning.
Yeah,
they was winning.
They were winning. They were like
yeah.
1 or 2nd in the East. They were
Yeah,
playing winning
they were
basketball.
winning.
So I do think he's capable. I just don't think the opportunity has much been there. And then Billy Donovan being their coach, he
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how he's still there actually. And then him and Lavine do not get along at all. So I'd like to see him get moved. JB, where would you like to see Lavine end up?
I like the Sixers.
Mm-hmm.
The Magic wouldn't be bad, like you said.
Bruh.
Charlotte with LaMelo, it's another big guard.
There's some options, bro. Let's go first with the Sixers one. The Sixers. That gives I've seen a few of the Sixers games, and it's the 1-2 punch, Maxey and Embiid. Actually, and let me not discredit Tobias Harris because he's actually been good.
He hooping,
He's been good this year. He's giving them 20 or 21 a game, which that's pretty
That's a
good.
fucking leap.
Yeah, that's a leap.
It's crazy. He always be around that every year, bro. Around 18 or 20 every year.
Does he really? I swear
Yeah.
last year he was at like.
It don't look like
it. Don't look like it.
It's just the Tobias Harris, bro. Don't nobody care.
If you add Lavine into that, they're a problem. If you ask me, that's an issue. That's an issue.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
The
Why?
Philly, just because I feel like it'll be overcrowded with
I
him,
think so.
Maxey.
So you think it takes away from Maxey?
Yes,
For sure.
It definitely. That was the whole reason you got James Harden out of there.
But James Harden was a guy that needs the ball.
Yeah, he more of a two guard.
Yeah,
You
Lavine.
right.
I've seen a whole breakdown. I'll post it on here. One of my affiliates on Twitter posted a whole thread of Lavine's points playing out of pick and roll or off of dribble handoffs, off ball stuff. He's really, really, really elite off the ball.
Yeah, and that kind of goes into where I would rather see him other than Philadelphia.
Go ahead.
And that's Indiana.
Ooh,
I
didn't even have them on.
I feel like he fits perfectly in Indiana. Hallie got the ball 24/7. He can do everything. He can shoot. They already shoot a lot of threes anyway. They run and gun. That's the way he like to play. I feel like that'll be the perfect fit for him.
He kind of cooked with that shit. Nigga, him on the break with, I like that one a lot. I didn't see that one coming. You substitute. That actually works out perfectly. You get rid of, you have to trade Mathurin and Buddy Hield, which are basically both of your shooting guards, but you're getting an all-star caliber shooting guard at the same time.
Mathurin been.
I wouldn't give up Mathurin.
Yeah,
Nah.
Mathurin been playing.
You can give up Buddy Hield and some other stuff for.
but you
for
gonna
Zach
have to
Lavine.
give up Mathurin.
You're gonna
though.
have to. I think you're gonna have to because Hield is. You want somebody that's a little bit younger, some with some upside. If you're trading Lavine, because you're gonna start.
So is
something
it a
new
fire
in
sale
Chicago.
in Chicago?
Yeah, for
Could
sure.
be.
For sure.
Could be for
The
sure.
way this
Lavine,
NBA
I think the
working.
only one that stays is DeRozan.
Oh, that's sick.
I think DeRozan's gone.
You think he's gone
Yeah,
too?
the first
Yeah.
one gone.
I think first one gone is Lavine.
Zach,
I
yeah.
think he's first out of there. DeRozan hasn't signed his extension yet. I don't know if he'll stay there.
Hell no.
I know some teams are interested, but like, does he move? Is he moving the needle on the team?
I think the
No.
asking price gonna be too high for him.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't even be that high.
He could move a needle though. Definitely.
Oh,
like if he go to fucking Miami.
Nah.
No.
So the thing with Miami is I'm gonna look at him as similar to Jimmy Butler and as far as game wise. Neither one of them are spacing the floor and work in the mid range type of area. Does he give them another option that can get a bucket late game? Yes.
But the way Miami play, they're not really trying to space the floor. They trying to beat your ass.
But the thing
They
is, if you looked
shooting it,
at him
Yeah.
last year in the playoffs, they didn't have any like guys we're looking at. Oh, like he's a outside. Struce, Duncan Robinson, Gabe,
Duncan
Twin.
Robinson, you can't name him.
He's a shooter.
He's a shooter.
But he
Shooting, bro.
doesn't. He get in the game. He starts shooting once they down 20.
He said Duncan Robinson a front runner.
That's when he get in the game.
Look, that's his job. Look, his job is to shoot. So I'm listening to him as a shooter. But I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really dug into it and looked at where DeRozan will fit. Because I'm looking at Lavine first, and my number one option for Lavine is the Kings.
Yeah,
That's a good one,
That's a
too.
good.
I think he kills it out there in Sacramento. You
Get rid of
him
Kevin
and D
Huerter.
Fox speed in the
For
backcourt.
sure.
So who you giving up for him?
Kevin Huerter.
Herter and Harrison. Herter, Harrison Barnes,
Is that
and whatever
enough,
picks I
though?
got to.
Is that
Two
enough?
players in picks. I'll even throw in a they
I ain't
got
gonna
a
lie. I think they asked for Keegan.
hell
I was
no.
finna say they're gonna take a step backwards. They lose Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, I like it. I like that
They
idea.
not
but
moving Keegan.
I don't want to hurt.
Yeah, I don't think they
wouldn't wanna hurt
will.
him.
They not
but
moving
I
Keegan.
feel like they would have asked for it. That's
They
what
not
they're gonna ask first.
that would end the whole discussion. I think you throw in Herder, you go Herder, Harrison Barnes, some end of the bench player, and like some kind of pick. And if that gets it done, it gets it done. But him and Fox in the backcourt, that kind of speed and athleticism, along with Keegan Murray. I don't know who they insert at the 4, and then you got fucking Sabonis. I think they're legit. Their defense is already mid. So like there's nobody, only person out that they can go out on the market and get that would booster their defense without taking away from the offense is OG Anunoby from Toronto, which is a trade target for the Kings as well. Outside of that, I don't really see too much that they could do.
I like that OG though.
He works for the Kings.
If I couldn't get Lavine, I would go for OG. I think that would be like
Toronto wants so much for OG though.
But they're gonna have to. What people are forgetting is him and Siakam are going into. They don't sign these extensions. They're going into the summer free. They're free agents. They do whatever they want. So you talking about asking prices? You got 4 more months for asking price, and then
I think
you
this gonna
lost
be
out.
a real crazy trade deadline this year.
It's possible. Who you think, June? Who you think for Lavine?
They won't do it, but they would need to if they want to revive who they are.
Who?
Golden State.
Who would you trade?
Clay, get him the hell out of there.
You get Clay up out of there, huh?
Get him gone.
Hey, yo, man.
His knees is so cooked.
Yeah, it's not his fault, bro.
It's not his fault, but his knees is so cooked, bro. It just.
Y'all think they gonna do Clay dirty?
So
I'm not. They did Dame dirty.
This interesting conversation.
Who did Dame dirty?
Portland.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
I don't think so.
Dame started saying all that he wanted to be out of there.
I think they did him a fucking favor.
They told Dame what? They was going to get him somebody.
Oh, in that aspect, they didn't get him no help.
Bro, nobody was ever going to Portland, bro.
Bro.
That's the only
They
thing
got Carmelo.
They
chill,
they
bro.
when they about to trade that they were going to try to trade that pick to get him somebody.
You know when I knew they didn't give a fuck about Dame
when they drafted their school.
No, that exactly. But also it was the same. This same offseason, they was like Dame was like, look, either we we try to be serious and like get me a contending piece, or like I want to be moved. And then they went out and re-signed Jeremy Grant for like $180 million. And I was
That's his homie though.
I was like, okay, yeah.
Well, there's a story behind. Did you see what Dame was talking about the other day when he was saying, who was it? Pat Connaughton was on his team back in Portland.
Yeah, and they was messaging Dame to come to Milwaukee.
They was trying to get Giannis to come to Portland,
which was never happening.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I guess that wasn't gonna be your help, but that was never gonna happen.
Yeah. But I kind of go ahead, finish your.
Well, I was saying they need to if Golden State want to revive that team, definitely get Clay out of there.
I think with Golden State, like it's not. I can't call it a downfall because the decade, you win 4 chips. There's not really much of a downfall. It just has to end at some point.
Yeah.
Their crying end will be, staying loyal to their core 3.
That's what I think it's gonna be.
It's just like they're gonna go down swinging with those guys, and I personally. I do think Clay is at the end. And like I said, it's not a knock on Clay. Like, bro had an Achilles and an ACL back to back. You 33, you know what I'm saying? You're not gaining any athleticism back. He can't really guard on the perimeter anymore.
Dribble.
I knew he was cooked when he started talking about his championships when the nigga gave him 50.
Holding up the 4 rings every time. It was tough. That was a tough watch.
He's cooked.
That was a tough watch. I think if you look at guys that are like his kind of play style later in their career, I'm going with Ray Allen.
Perfect example.
Perfect example. Ray Allen late. How did he make it like 17 years, 18 years, something like that?
Yeah.
You look at him later in his career, even with Miami, he was still giving them 16, 18 a game, but it wasn't on no ISO shit. It was just catch and shoot.
Yeah, catch and shoot.
He revamped everything that he knew. And the problem that I look at with Golden State is I don't feel like the older that they get, I don't feel like they have adjusted and adapted their games to accompany their age and their loss of athleticism and things like that. Even
It's just him though.
No, but even with you're right though. You're right. Other person I'll say that hasn't adjusted is Kerr. I don't think that he's adjusted with the times of the game and still wanting to run small lineups when teams are giant and shit like that. But like if you look at Steph. Yeah, he's adjusted some things. Like even Draymond came back this year. He was like, shit, I got to be able to make a 3. He was shooting like 42%, from the 3-point line. So, you got to make adjustments the older you get. That just is what it is. I don't think that they got the nuts to do that.
No, they won't.
They
do
don't.
It.
I don't think they got. I think if anybody gets traded, it'll be Wiggins and Kuminga. They'll get, or excuse me, Wiggins and Chris Paul. And then Kuminga is the
definitely
third
Chris
person
Paul
get
need to go. He gotta go, bro. That junk is not gonna work ever.
I hate watching him and Curry.
Good
together,
trade
bruh.
piece though for a team that needs some money next year.
Ain't no good trade.
Salary
piece.
filler.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
He need to get
40
bought
something
out
mil that
somewhere.
he getting this year.
Oh, what was you saying? What was you saying earlier when we was in the whip? You was talking about a one trade piece for the Hawks or something that takes them to something that would take the Hawks to the next level, some shit like that.
Trading DeJounte Murray.
But who was the person that you was?
Oh, not DeJounte Murray. Oh, okay. Trade. It wasn't.
What?
It wasn't DeJounte Murray.
like this.
Nah, not trading DeJounte. It was trading DeAndre Hunter and trying to get Mikal Bridges.
Oh,
Yeah, in Brooklyn.
I don't know if that's enough.
It's not gonna be a straight up trade that way. No, what I'm saying, like, get DeAndre Hunter
You gotta
out of there.
add in another nigga. You gotta add in somebody
Bruh,
else.
Brooklyn's not.
I'm
getting
adding
rid of
AJ
Bridges.
Griffin. I'm adding
Do you-
DeAndre Hunter.
Okay.
No,
that's
okay,
two.
he don't. It's not enough minutes to go.
He don't
around
play,
with him.
okay.
Yeah. So I add them two, some picks, and
You just said
I don't
turn Kevin
know.
Durant into DeAndre Hunter, bro.
but he's not Kevin Durant, bro. Still.
That's how they got Bridges.
They looking at it like
look
that.
at
I mean, yeah, they do.
You know what's crazy? He's
nigga
not. I think Cam is their number one guy and Bridges number two.
Who I told that? I feel like I told somebody that. I was like, Bridges is not a number one
He's
player.
not though.
Nah, he
but it's
not.
not. That's not
be
a
a
knock
great
on him.
number three, though.
That's not a knock. It's not a knock.
Go back to being number 3 like he was.
If you could make one trade for the Lakers, what would you do?
Ooh. I feel like we need some defense at the guard position.
I like Cam. Cam been good defensively.
Yeah, he has.
He turned a corner.
Yeah, he has.
Look at his face.
I agree with
He
you.
turned the
bro.
corner, bro, and
Nah,
he been knocking down the three. Go ahead. Go
sleep
ahead.
on
Dog.
him.
But trade, we just need Anthony Davis to stay healthy and not
To
play
be
like a
man.
hoe. Yeah.
Be a man and get some points in the second half.
But I don't think
You don't think they
later in
need to
his
trade?
career, I don't think he's more of a scorer anymore, bro. I think he wants to play defense and rebound and shit like that.
Ooh,
Anthony Davis.
But he ain't read.
He's sick of that shit. Look at this nigga's face.
bro.
Go ahead, get off. Bro.
No, man. Because I'm
LeBron.
tired of niggas trying to bail niggas out.
I ain't bailing the nigga
He's
out.
supposed. This is supposed to be his team.
It is supposed to be his team.
Never
But
gonna
some
happen.
niggas don't like to drive the car, bro. They like to ride.
Hey, that's crazy.
Niggas give you the keys and you be like, nah, bro, I'm gonna just stay in the passenger seat.
Oh God, that's shit's happening. Oh God, that's what's happening
Bro.
in LA. Oh God,
I
that's
can
what's
see
happening.
it though. Yeah, Bron 39, bro. He should have been.
And he's still driving the
big
car.
gave
How old
somebody
is
the
AD?
keys.
30.
30, yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
He's not
But he
even
got
out
it.
of, he's
But
not
he got
even
like
out
a
of,
40-year-old body though.
that's true.
50-year-old body.
But if this is supposed to be your team, right? And that's what I've been talking about AD. He's not that killer that
He's not that guy.
he's not that guy.
The killer
mental-
instinct's not there.
It's not there.
Uh,
But niggas be banking on him so crazy. And it's just like when you're relying on this person and he's not coming up for you, stop talking shit to me. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, you got this nigga, he doesn't want to get baskets. That whole second half, he didn't score not one fucking point.
I'm gonna tell you something about that though. Just based off what JB said earlier, that all he want to do is play defense and rebound. All he ever talks about in them interviews is defense.
he's a great
I
defender.
just, I just want to be
he's
defense.
elite.
I want to get
Then you,
defensive
then
player
you
of the
got
year.
him
He
talking
not
about,
worrying
I
about.
need you get 6 threes put
That
up.
nigga don't even take threes.
He don't even. He started
Bro.
the year off doing it. He don't even do it
He
no
don't
more.
even take
So
threes.
what is the
Ended.
game plan in LA? Because you got niggas telling you I need to do this, and you're like, no.
The game plan in LA is we piggybacking on Bron. Niggas is picking
what it
back on
look
Bron.
like.
It's let's piggyback off Bron. If Bron went down with injury right now, they would be cooked.
Cook,
Oh
man.
my
Same with
God.
the Warriors.
Break
Steph
up-
Curry
break-
injury,
They'll play
cooked.
different once Bron
Break
is out
up
the
the
lineup.
Lakers,
They gonna be
man.
cooked, bro.
Yeah,
He been
they
doing-
are.
he been
I ain't
doing-
gonna say
he
they
been
gonna
You know
be-
what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you, Brown. You know why I don't fuck with LeBron and them at the Lakers?
Why?
Because y'all fucked up that young core.
They
That
traded
was-
everybody away.
That was
gonna be honest
Ball,
they don't give a,
Ingram.
they don't give a.
That's cool,
But
though,
Lakers fans don't
Bro.
care because they got a ring out of that
Yeah.
shit.
And what are that young core doing? What is that young core doing?
Ingram's averaging what? 26.
He mid to me. Oh, sorry.
He
He
is
mid.
so mid.
Hey,
He mid.
I don't fuck with Ingram like that, but
Bruh.
he's averaging 26.
They're only good because Zion Williamson started playing good.
He has to.
No. Because Zion's like 21 right now.
You know
22.
what? You know why they started playing good? This is fucked up.
Because CJ got hurt.
Because when D'Angelo Russell part of that,
Because what's his name? Jordan
that team
Hawkins?
too?
That nigga.
that young
be
core.
Yeah.
Trying to get a
Was he?
bucket.
I feel like they got rid of him before Brian got there.
Who?
D'Angelo Russell. Oh yeah, he got hit with that
Yeah, it was
snitching.
just Zoe,
Bro, you
Julius
had
Randle.
Yeah,
and
Zoe's good. He just
Zoe
hurt.
Ingram. And
Julius
look
Rand-
at all of them, bro. Look at Julius Randle
what
right
I'm
now.
saying?
Julius Randle was cooking until this.
Look what he doing right now.
Until this year right now.
You know what's crazy? After we had that pod, he teed up a little bit.
Julius Randle was cooking until we had his year now.
He teed up.
He's 6'9", bro. He averaging 39%.
Kyle Kuzma.
He boosted up.
Stop playing,
Kyle Kuzma
bro.
was straight.
Kuzma got a ring with
He
him.
ain't no more.
He got a ring with him. But he was straight.
Hey, since you switched
Straight
to
how?
chill out. Since you switched to chill out, dude. Come on.
No, I'm
bro.
saying,
No, bro, stop.
How is he playing straight and watched it
stop,
right now?
bro. Bro, hey, look, bro.
Washington
crazy.
different. Washington
Since you
different.
switched to the T Wolves, if you had to, the only person they're trading is Cat. So if you had to trade Cat, who would it be for?
Why you gotta box me in like that? Dude?
Yeah.
I only got to trade Cat.
It's the only he's the,
solid.
if
Well,
the
let's
first
get
move that
traded.
they make is gonna be him. He gonna be the first nigga gone.
They're not finna make no moves.
But why?
number
But
one.
why
I don't
can't
think so
I
either.
get somebody
so-
to get
so who
traded
do you
in?
want?
Who they trying to put me in a
Who
box.
would you want to bring in there?
To bring in there, I'll probably say I ain't gonna say legit point because Conley is a legit point guard. But just
he fading out though.
Yeah, he's fading out. Just a stronger point guard. I would want. It would never happen, but I would want Suggs to be at the traditional point guard like how he
That's not
was.
far fetched.
Ain't he from out there too?
He's from Minnie. That's not far fetched
Yeah.
at all. Actually,
Yeah,
I like
Orlando.
that.
I would want Suggs.
They're not. They're
They
not.
might.
Not right
They're
now.
not. I don't
Wait,
think
we
Magic
can't even
will do
say
it.
that because it's such a log jam. Like
It
somebody
is.
will get gone. We don't know.
But
We don't know.
I would like Suggs to go back to his legit point guard position.
And that's his
out there.
hometown. I fuck with that.
And they play pretty good defense. Memphis plays pretty good. I mean not Memphis, but Minnesota.
Minnie?
Yeah,
that's
plays
a top.
pretty
That's a
good.
top
Yeah.
five defensive team in the
Yeah.
league easily.
They play pretty good. So I think with him playing, him and Ant both locking down to play defense, and you got Gobert,
McDaniels, Jaden.
McDaniels too, Cat if he beats a man.
Okay, I like that.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a different trade. That's a different trade than I expected because everybody's talking about like Cat going.
Yeah,
to
I
the
know.
Knicks or
That's why you try to
going
put me in a
somewhere
box.
else.
I got you.
That was pretty good. That's pretty good.
I think they stuck with Cat now.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I think
They
the money
finna
crunch.
fuck-
The money crunch is about to get. Did Ant get his extension yet?
Yeah.
Ant got
Yeah.
his. Jaden McDaniels might have got paid too, but CJ McCollum in those CBA people, man, they ruined all that stuff. So like, you're gonna get capped out eventually, and then you got to start shipping players. It's gonna get ugly for OKC soon, and they're gonna have to start shipping niggas out for no reason. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't have. You gonna have. I think the max you can have is like three max guys. After that, man,
They gonna have they three max guys still gonna be there then?
who?
Chet, Jalen Williams, and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get him gone.
It is
He's
gone.
out
He's
of there.
gone.
Out of there for sure. But yeah, man, that's pretty much a wrap. Y'all got anything else y'all want to touch base on before we end the episode?
Nah, I ain't got nothing. What y'all looked at me for?
Nah, he was-
I thought you was gonna say some
I was
Hawks.
gonna say some crazy shit.
Hawks
Shit,
rhetoric.
nah, I mean, we got a game versus Boston today. Let's see
Hawks
how that
versus
go.
Celtics?
Mm-hmm.
Tap in. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it. All we got for episode 4. Last thing I do want to say, your boy is a licensed agent now. I did pass that test. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all definitely shout them out on the comments and stuff, man.
Yeah, I appreciate all the love everybody showed on Twitter and all that. I got my first client signed and all that. Got him a deal. I think I got about 4 or 5 clients right now, so we'll see how things continue going, but it's only up from here. I appreciate the love everybody showed. But yeah, man, that's it for episode 4. Like, subscribe to the channel, comment below. Yeah, I Stand Corrected, the podcast. We'll holler at y'all for episode 5. We out.
We out.